Good evening, I'm Victoria Sheehan. Thanks for joining us tonight. Today marked National Firefighter Appreciation Day, and many were emotionally touched at the Fire College in Tuscaloosa when the campus was given an extraordinary piece of history. WVUA's Molly Mitchell has more in tonight's top story.
From New York City to Alabama, September 11th, 2001 affected the nation, and now a piece of that infamous day will have a forever home at the Firefighters Memorial in Tuscaloosa.
This addition to it is so special, and there are so many states that won't be able to expand their memorial in this way, and so we're just so honored. It's really just a privilege to have something like this added to our state memorial.
And to be able to memorialize that here with a piece of steel specifically from the Twin Towers to have here on permanent display, it's just indescribable what that means to the firefighters and hopefully to the citizens of Alabama.
This piece of steel brought from the World Trade Center represents the sacrifice that firefighters make every single day across America.
Firefighters from not only Alabama but across the country can come when they come here to train and visit with that piece of steel. We'll keep the book open literally for them to come in and sign their name, having viewed the steel and read about its story and its significance.
And when the Firefighter Memorial was having trouble finding a New York City Fire Department flag to showcase, New York native Vincent Brenneman told them they didn't have to worry.
I said I just happened to have two available, and I had used them before twice, once for the Good Morning America show back in 2001 and for my brother's memorial service. And I had them put away and I had them all folded, and he called and I sent them down because it's something I could give back to the people of this country and the people of Alabama for helping us out after 9/11.
And that was Molly Mitchell reporting. That piece of history is now on display at the Alabama Fire College, and it is open to the public. Important changes to NOAA weather radios across Alabama have officially arrived. At 11 o'clock this morning, the first Saturday NOAA weather radio test was conducted by the National Weather Service in Birmingham. Previously, weekly tests were only held on Wednesdays, but now you can expect a second test on Saturdays. According to the National Weather Service and the Tuscaloosa EMA, the additional test is to ensure that more listeners can confirm that their weather radios are working. And changes are also coming to weather radio coverage areas in the state. The following counties have already been added to the transmitters you see on your screen. Officials say, while the actual coverage area of these transmitters has not changed, the additional counties are designed to provide better service to listeners who may live at the outer edges of each coverage area. And if you have any questions about any of those changes you just saw, visit the NOAA Weather Radio website at www.srh.noaa.gov. The town of Gordo is the picture of a small West Alabama town, 51 weeks out of the year, that is. But on Mule Days, Gordo becomes a go-to spot for family, fun, and community entertainment. And if you couldn't make it out to the fun, don't worry. WVUA photojournalist Jason Atchley brings you the sights and sounds of the much-awaited Mule Days parade.
Gordo has a population of around 1,600. And to bring 7,000 or 8,000 people into town, it's kind of become a reunion.
Yes, we have a lot of people that have lived in Gordo in the past. It always makes it a point to come back for the Mule Day, and of course the people from the surrounding towns always come in for the arts and crafts and the entertainment, and it really has turned into a big thing.
Chamber of Commerce got behind it, and they have done such a wonderful job to carry it on for this 25 years.
In the past, we've had as many as 35 wagons and mules, and later on in the years, we started adding the tractors and the antique cars, and it's grown from just an idea of 3 or 4 people on a pleasure ride to the festival that it is today.
And I see people, from me being on the stage, hugging each other all day long. I haven't seen you. It's become a tradition. It means so much to get that many people in this small town.
This generation, not many of them or younger people are getting into that hobby, so it's great to have the past parade up Main Street in Gordo.
It means a lot to the community. It brings us all together.
And Forest Lake community members are working daily to recover from 2011's devastating tornado, but now they can take a break from rebuilding and enjoy a cup of joe. Nehemiah's Coffee Shop held their grand opening this afternoon. The coffee shop serves Seattle's best coffee, and other yummy coffee treats are sold there as well. The church hopes to use the shop as a platform to develop relationships with people in the community, especially with college students.
I think it's going to be a centerpiece for this community because when the storm blew so much of it away, the tornado was a mile wide when it came through our community and wiped out so many families and their homes. Your community loses a bit of its coherence at that point, and so this is going to be a rallying point, I think, for people to come and just develop relationships and spend time together.
The church sustained over $2 million in damage. Nehemiah's completion, however, marks the end of Forest Lake Baptist Church rebuilding efforts. Well, some little girls were a couple of fancy Nancys today, all for the West Alabama Girl Scouts of America. At Holy Cross Lutheran Church, girls from several local troops, along with potential new recruits, painted, made arts and crafts, and even tried on some dresses. The goal was to teach the older girls more about scouting and to recruit the younger ones. Rosa Johnson with Girl Scouts of West Alabama says Fancy Nancy is a book character who exemplifies Girl Scout ideals.
It teaches them about friendship, it teaches them about sharing, and it also teaches them the parts of our Girl Scout promise, like being a friend to other Girl Scouts and being a sister to every Girl Scout. And it teaches them about having courage, confidence, and character, which is part of our Girl Scout mission.
If you would like more information about Girl Scouts in your area, you can call Rosa Johnson at 759-5421.